Alright, so welcome back to the next review, and here we're gonna go through the game. This is just a fresh start of a view again because I didn't really take a very close look before I do this video. So I just want to give you my fresh perspective about our games together. Okay, so we start with the same old 4-3-4, no, 4-3, starting for yourself. Then again, I want to say if you're really comfortable with this starting, I think it's worth a try. Otherwise, uh, if you are quite good with this, then I think it's fine. But I feel that as a 14K, I think how you want to start is to know the basics first. So maybe you might not know the variations very well, but I think it's a good way to start. Um, but this is a good way. I mean, I'm not like going against your starting Joseki, okay? Yeah, okay, so obviously black would approach, okay? And then you answer like this, okay? Um, this move tells me that you really want the corner. So of course, then I let you have the corner and I take the sides, right? Okay, then your turn. Okay, so this one aims to get the space here, alright? Of course, they do cover some ground on the corner side, so it's fine. Okay, so since you've taken your two corners, then obviously I take one big corner for mine. And you decided to give me some more, so I thought maybe you could do something like this, like break my corner or something, and then fight it out. But it's fine, it's fine. Okay, because I would want to say that if even if you do this, this is a great move. Um, and then maybe I will invade, right? Okay, so why you decided to pick this is to cover. Okay, so before this, you can see that your space is just okay. No, I think I'll just use a circle to represent. Okay. Okay, let's just say your space is here, right? And after you extend here, okay, you're only gaining this much. Okay, 3 times 4, 12. Okay, and if I had to put the words more bluntly, I would say that if I decide to invade here, these 9 points probably diminish by 4, so it's 5. And if were to say that you did manage to get at least 2, 4, 6, 8 points, then it would be rather a shame because I took away 4 points plus times 2, so there's 8 points I took away from one move, and this move don't cover too much ground. Okay. Likewise, if I use this as an example, and okay, just say it's like that. Okay. The points here is definitely standard, right? So this is 8 and maybe 9. Okay, 9 points. This one is susceptible, not susceptible to any RGs, which is good. Or if black decides to play like, or you decide to play it like that, then of course you get maybe a little bit more. Okay, let me see how much it is. Okay, we just take it 10 plus 4, 14. Of course, if it decides to come here, then we take away this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, better than 9 points. So that's my thought. Always approach, okay? Always approach. Like, don't try to do funny move by trying to lay your territory out. It's very small, and if you are pinning your hope against like this meter center ground, then once I come in, your potential just drops to 0. So we want to take things that is certain, right? So yeah, okay. So that's why I took this ground, because I knew that it's gonna be very profitable for me. Yeah. So you approach me, I create a base, and then you took my sites too, but I just get more territory while you're trying to take my sites. And initially, right, if we were to take this point, that would be 3, 3, 9, 4, 13, right? But now I take this. Let's just say we have the second line, okay? Okay, so that will be 3, 6, 7, 7 to 14. 14 plus 6, 20, 22. That is a few more points increase for me, while you just take no points. And remember, this move here means 0 points, okay? It has potential, no doubt, but it has 0 points. So in the beginning, we really want to take more influence, and of course we want to take points, because later in the game it will get harder, right? Okay, you try to make your group alive. Okay, so after this exchange, what have you gained? 6 points. What have I gained? This amount. These are all the concrete points that I gain. Okay, and you have to know what is the purpose of every single move of yours before you execute it. If your purpose is to get the outside, this move seems to be a little bit more ambitious, because I can still cut it off at here, because this is what you want to play. If I play something here and then you want to play to connect everything, right? That will make sense. Yeah, so that's why you connected it. Yeah, so great. And I fortified my so-called my territory, so that it is so 3, 5, 15 plus 8, 23. So that's 23 points. Okay, so I was very happy because I got 23 points and I got so much points on the left. So I was like, okay, fine, this is great. I was even willing to do a trade like this with you in such an early game. So because I know that I'm very confident. And okay, so you wanted the outside, right? And not forgetting, actually taking the corner would be a better idea, because you can see that there is a few ways I can get out, and obviously, excuse me, these few points are also viable, right? So I decided to just run some tests on you, so that you see whether if you know how to react. Okay, so basically, I know you didn't want this. Yeah, so yeah, anyway, this is no points, but okay, no, this is not the way. Yeah. Yes, so I wouldn't play that. So I will play here. You cover, I cover, no, I cover. Yeah, yeah. That should be it. Excuse me. Yeah, so but then you think about it. If I did manage to think of this variation right here, giving you the outside is very yummy, right? It's like so good. But don't forget that I have 2 pieces of mine here and it's ready to go out. Yeah. So you need to think something like that and try not to focus on the middle ground. Okay, so yeah, I decided not to fill that hole, because it's time for me to fill the middle. So that's how I got out here. Let me just point it out here. Okay. And you try to encircle me. So of course I tried to reduce. Okay, so at this point, this stone here, right, only makes me alive in the sense that, like, if you did like this first, then maybe like, but then maybe I probably alive already. In fact, this is like a alive kind of feeling. Yep. And there is nothing much you can do about it. Yeah. You can see that it's pretty alive. Okay. I know what you're trying to do here. You're trying to do a snapback. If I ever did this, then you're just gonna do this. Actually, no, it doesn't happen. Okay, great. Okay, so I let you have that one piece because it doesn't matter to me. So it decides for me to poke you even further, and then you did. Okay, so that one stone, right? You have to know what are the useless stone, what are the useful stone, or what we call the useful versus the junk stones. And do you think for yourself that I am not alive here? If you feel that I'm not alive here, obviously you take this one stone. But if it isn't, then this one move should be placed somewhere else. Like you can see for yourself, right? There's so much space here. It's too late to go in. Okay, sorry. It's still early to go in. This one is too late because there's this blocking. Okay. Here, still a little bit. You can protect your bottom because it can still be attacked. Or you can extend here and maybe get a little bit more points, which is good. And yeah, but then you chose to place this move. So obviously I choose to Tanuki because it's a wasted move. I don't need it to be alive. In fact, I played that just to see how you would play, right? And this. Okay. Why didn't I choose S4 or maybe S5? Is because I have managed to hammer you down on the third line. Okay. And if you take this, I'm still gonna be alive by answering 6-7, and I get another Sente, right? Which is good for me. And that's why I play this. And yep, and I can see that you're trying to build a center Moyo. So I just played calmly. I just try to get a middle. I try to get the sides, and I don't overplay, right? Like this move here. It's an overplay. Yeah, so okay, you did this. I kill you, and then yep. So basically your attack here, you are trying to aim something else, right? You think that I might go here, then tak 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 tak, right? But no, right? I definitely wouldn't go back. I would probably eat this, that, and if you block, that's it, right? You can go here. If you go here, still dead, right? And by the way, even if you try to encircle me, I can still have this move to play a call with you. So you gotta think, okay? Does this move, okay? Does the card seem good for you? Okay, if I played this in this way, yes, the card is good, right? And obviously, if you do that, then this group is dead. Okay, of course. But do you think that I would ever try to save this one? Even if I play this, or you think that I wouldn't even Atari you? That is what I want you to know, is that you need to have the sense that people might Atari you anytime, and you don't want to lose this piece because this piece is quite important. You further solidify my top. You gave away one stone, and you make my group even so connected. Right? Of course, I won't fill this hole here, but actually this hole doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. So you played it out, and you saw that this is a wall. Okay. So fine. Okay, then next, you get this weird move, but I think it's still okay. It gives you more space. You give you points, so it's not bad. Of course, then I circle even bigger, right? Yeah. All this is just circling out. Okay. This move here, I think is a waste. And by this time, I think you should resign because the space is too big for you to create a living space here. It's too small, sorry. And okay, let's see if you did manage to create. I think I did allow you to create. Not say I did, but you did manage to do it. Maybe not. Okay, you see, like this is a Sente, right? So I get to play here. Yeah. And yep, you didn't manage to create any middle ground, and you gave me some. Oh, of course. Then you have here also. This is also a very big piece. And this one here and this one here. But I got even a bigger piece, right? You can see that this is the whole thing is mine, and this whole thing here. Okay, so okay, you are trying to do endgame. So I thought, okay, let's go for it. Okay, before you do J18, what I need to know what's on your mind. So if anytime you're actually watching this YouTube video, try to schedule some time, or like maybe let me know when you are actually free to do a live review. Then I can actually go through stuff with you, and you probably would know better. Because there are some questions that I want to ask you, but I find it pointless to ask you now because you probably won't reply me immediately, and I probably won't give you the answers now, like like immediately, right? Let me just take a sip of water. Yeah, so this way I can go, I get out, and this R11 move, probably move, not bad. Not bad. If I don't connect, then yeah, you think that you can kill me? Not really. I don't think I can be killed here. Yeah. Okay, so of course I connect. You do this, I go here. Okay, so now this way of surviving. 1, 2, 3, 6 stones, right? I don't think it's enough to survive. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, then you see you do a 3-3, right? But you before you did the 3-3, you enforce, you made me strong, and then you 3-3 me. I would rather you 3-3 me, and then I try to survive. Yeah. So this is the one that is hard because I wanted to do some. Okay, if I want to survive, I must make sure that when I cut here. Okay, if I do a simple cut here, these two stones must not be here, and I must protect. Then of course, this is this is alive. Okay. Yeah, this is alive. This is a live shape, right? Yeah. So, yep. Sorry, this might not be a live shape. Yep, go here. Yeah, not alive if there is this stones here blocking. Let me just show you. We are at move 165, right? Okay, great. Okay, let me just show you. Let me see, how should I recreate the situation? Okay, so like that, and he fix, and then you do this 2 space extension. If he comes in, obviously you take, he's alive. Okay, if he comes here, definitely alive. Definitely alive here. Okay, Yeah. So this is something I want to show you, and it's a good tactic if you want to invade the corner, so called. Right. Okay, we're here. Okay, so you want to invade the corner. You give me some strength. So okay, of course, then I have things to play around. Okay. Okay. Let's see how it gonna be alive here. That. That. Like that. But would black give you so much? That is the thing. Because if you don't block, yep. Nope. Actually, you could still be alive here. Let's see. If I throw in, it's not gonna work. If I play here, you're gonna. Yeah, it's pretty hard. Nah, there's no way you can survive. Okay, so play here without playing this move. The kill move is gonna be hard. Yeah. Right, so you gave up. And then you try to build this middle thing, so I played with you a little bit. And you attach here C16. Have you thought about the variations that will come? Because you know that I definitely will play C15, right? You come here this way, it might not work. It really won't work. Yeah? And then I start coming to eat you alive in my snake. One by one, and it started. Okay, so what is the endgame smooth? So there's probably nothing much to go through. Yeah, so this is the thing, you need to question your intent of a move and you need to read it out. So if you do manage to watch this, play another game, send it to me and I'll review it for you. Okay? If best, it'll be good that we can do a live call. And of course then I'll try to fix your mistakes as much as possible, right? Okay, so cheers, bye.